Kevin Taylor assign so abe bieja just we bieja ediegu young Ghanaian doctor Dr. Williams Anarfi Sapon who sued him for 20 million Ghana cedis and other things.
They better idea be because there's a boys who they would omeko jail I also me boy memma na ko jail 25 years oni idea bi ane maame be so am obewu ne maame obesu obewu ne ba Anarfi memma na ko jail 25 years yet krom ha. Now, now, so okay, article now could baby. This is what he writes, and these are his own things. On one the publisher here, or could Sika or Joy News because now Joy and I offer because your phone manage Joy. Now see, so okay, article baby. This is what he wrote. I'll be delete article. This is here. According to Dr. Sapon, his primary motivation is to add to the legacy of President John Mahama, positioning him as the first Ghanaian president to establish a gold zouk on African soil. On no mission, ne vision, and then they say, on no Dr. Sapono, his primary motivation is to add to the legacy of President John Mahama, positioning him as the first Ghanaian president to establish a gold zouk on African soil. So now, from day one, the American Matias here. Me say sa gold zouk we hu meeting okoye yakobo John Mahama din o di John Mahama din e kwotena meeting nim and o ka kira brofo Arab for the say na damfo ne John Mahama. I showed you a picture of him and John Mahama and o de kira brofo no and o ka kira so omontam sika ma no na gold board na Sami Jemfi da ano no gold board on the shake and it that he was trying to have a meeting with Sami Jemfi and Sami Jemfi nyame Edborn ho banti. That meeting never happened because he used all means to get to Sami Jemfi to have a meeting with Sami Jemfi in Sami Jemfi's office. Senkone Sami Jemfi a meeting was Sami Jemfi office and we chat picture and no no and we read Sami Jemfi we read John Mahama's administration.
Anarfi relax say ni break it down the story and mamo na Kevin Taylor say unsuo bia chese obesuo bia enye the legal system of Ghana we bieja biem Ediegu Dr. Williams Anarfi Sapon Dr. Wask or the Wask group of companies. And after say news call viral, say Siri Kevin Taylor for this 20 million plus other damages. So obi be bisa say a day and a Kevin Taylor aya brantewe. Well Kevin say a brantewe or ye crook ye ka 419 mu a no and a year just the campaign. Now or the His Excellency John Dramani Mahama din almost echo strike deal be Dubai ana opese oje bambi free ho ebe establish gold zouk just say baby a ebetimi a processing gold export here and there Ghana. Now sana all those meetings occur a particular meeting a fraudulent meeting and I just occur all in the name of himself and in the crew or His Excellency John Dramani Mahama din ekoje this deal. Now, Kevin Anfancy or twice which you say Abrante we a health facility be was painted so me conform me and san ho na or ye crook doctor on fa ne medical certification and better out. Ochemu so say Abrante we ni mami e kromfo because she is aware of the deals Abrante we ye ni papa e kromfo posti your images e posti ni papa any ni siblings na images out there when you na kabom and Abrante we say la on TRC. Chese or the Kevin Taylor call court. Now I mean also 20 million the court Emma Kevin Taylor in desist from saying similar words about him. Also or apologizing or retracted the or na court Emma Kevin Taylor apart from 20 million any all those have said on signs when a legal fee. Now, the companies conform because of insema Kevin Eka. Any debt on be signs of the account as of the time of the ruling. Kevin Ababe responded at the Amano. In part 2, the part 1 Bremo, the same day news to echo out. Mumenko tie Kevin Eka ye ba. Ye betu am so.
Renfi, Mama Renfi, this is very, very important. Boy, we your friend Williams Anarfi Sapon or a criminal. I think Kevin Taylor so Gabi. Boy, we oyewi. Baby obesi and bia can just say Kevin Taylor so oyewi. Me man two things to do. Williams Anarfi Sapon is a thief. He will be on my platform until he does a video himself with his certification and telling Ghana. You see, boy, he's a thief. Baby, I'll be sharing who saw a crumb for. Sadia no be na twetwe mekote mame ho mmra no sa medical clinic no omu die wuo ho. This boy is behind it. He's a criminal. Maka kire ne say bema wako create idea bi a eya krono idea, and the idea say also we create bi for the gold zook, and na wako Arabians ho, and na wodi John Mahama picture akọ kire mo abra wodi John Mahama twa picture bi a John Mahama call meeting won the office a wo share na boy parking lot wa nkofo John Mahama twa picture, and na ugina John nchen and na twa picture, and na this picture na akọ kire Arabians say omo man billions na one na down for pa ne John Mahama win elections no. And secondly, John Mahama account no manifesto so be a gold board. Na ono Anarfi no, he is the one going to control gold board. Makacha say beka same way keke. Say me Anarfi, I have not sat in any meeting and mentioned John Mahama's name in a Zook meeting to say he is my friend. On to me say until he does that, me a call me any. Now my chow this boy. In some American or hanging America so don't forget said this boy is a thief no my sure. And before I show you know I saw tell say ne papa so ye ne papa nie. His father is also another person that obo no mani bokro no. This boy ne papa nie, this man too is a thief. Everybody knows. Yes, man we be school no sika odi be and the bani sika ko wi no the man no. The man does not have any legitimate source. And intina yeah, cause ono sombra bontin meka nche wiase say ne ba no or legitimate certificate cheso or doctor, medical doctor ebesin there. A medical doctor onam Ghana so or a medical doctor. Maka chere say on meka nche Ghana for so a medical doctor. Onye ne papa we nim say boy ne okromfo, papa we see okromfo. Ne ma me see okromfo. Mo ayana mo nim de nipa ye ohun. Anarfi we oye nothing has changed do. Baby agina de gina status baby gina baby answer say. Me show we bibia change ye sibia tie na sa na tie me mumu ana me ni asa ifra inti me hu bibia ana me nti bibia me de minima no say me yem show inti say opa also ye show eno ano no. This boy ne mame enso ne mame nim ne kron no obo ne mame no say kronfo they know about his fraud. This guy ni nuanum nie they are criminals, they are also part of the fraud. Now mame nchira wade bi on say betena bi am ka say boy we. Now, Joy News for a publish story be for this boy. March we are. Now, my mention what DB. My catcher say boy we mbra bonti meka nyoma 2. On because a medical doctor with the certification say a certified in Ghana as a medical doctor. 1. And a 2. On meka nche Ghana nyina say until meeting be a gold zook meeting be a on board John Mahama Dean said John Mahama and Adamfo. And that gold board no or no and a sibi o shechri. Sa nyoma me anyway boy went to me my mention. Onwana blowing himself up. He's blowing himself up. Look at this. On say wako Joy News wako sika. Ena wako publish article wo. Joy News for so much Jiminti. They don't do background checks because they think they are doing me. Joy News is a cocaine media. Omwe Jimmy, majority of them are stupid. They are now doing what? They are now entertaining fraudsters. Vimbas. Mr. S, get me the story of him on Star FM saying that people were impersonating him. Mr. S, get me the story. It's boy we just this match. Or the article got Joy News. Emma Joy for publish here. Article not any new. Dr. Williams Anarfi writes. That means everything that they are writing, no, they are publishing. Anarfi Williams and a Troy. March we are 4th of March, right? Or say establishing Ghana Gold Zook with a potential revenue of over 10 billion per annum. That's per a year. Or not true article no plantain or joy. So then the true article no na sa article no the establishing of gold zook at say gold refinery Ghana every 12 months we are Ghana benya $10 billion. Or then the true article no. Okay. Now me nipa bia de bia me no bia dia na me ka say obi a kromfo a nyabo training study. In the article no, look at what you wrote. This is the article. The part not true, at the forefront of the ambitious initiative, or say at the forefront of the ambitious initiative is Dr. Williams Anarfi Sapon, a dynamic and visionary entrepreneur. In his own write-up, Joy for the publisher, this is fraud. Or say the initiative, he is the forefront on the initiative name. What initiative is he writing about? He's writing about a gold zouk, a whole gold refinery, a zouka oben or Ghana. Into on one article or show, my joy news publisher, you know, he was telling the world to say, "Sir, a gold zouk, you know, he is the one fronting it." Okay, thank you, Mr. S, for bringing this in. Because there's a boys who they would omeko jail. I also me boy. Memana ko jail 25 years. Oni idea bi. Ne mami be suam obewu. Ne mami obe suam obewu. Ne ba Anarfi. Memana ko jail 25 years. Yeti krom ha. Now there. Now so okay article na Tr0υble. This is what he writes, and these are his own things. On one the publisher here, Okotie Sika or Joy News, because now Joy na ayofo kwasiafo na manage Joy. Now see. So okay article Tr0υble. This is what he wrote. Delete article this is here. According to Dr. Sapon, his primary motivation is to add to the legacy of President John Mahama, positioning him as the first Ghanaian president to establish a gold zouk on African soil. On a mission, ne vision, and then say, on Dr. Sapon, his primary motivation is to add to the legacy of President John Mahama, positioning him as the first Ghanaian president to establish a gold zouk on African soil. So now, from day one, the American Nasa Matias here, me say, sa gold zouk we who meeting or koye Yakobo John Mahama ding. Or the John Mahama ding a quarter meeting him. And I'll catch a bro for Arab before they say, Nadam for John Mahama. I showed you a picture of him and John Mahama. And or the chabro for no. And I'll catch up so on Tamsi Kamano. Now gold board na Sami Jemfi da anono. Gold board on the shake today. And it's that he was trying to have a meeting with Sami Jemfi. And Sami Jemfi nyame Edborn Hobainti. That meeting never happened. Because he used all means to get to Sami Jemfi to have a meeting with Sami Jemfi in Sami Jemfi's office. Senkone Sami Jemfi a meeting. I was Sami Jemfi office. And we chat picture and can no. And we read Sami Jemfi, we read John Mahama's administration. So now, these are his own words. Let me read the rest for you to hear. On a natural article way. Mumunim the course of Ghana. Every way, obey them. Now, when you read the second paragraph, it says this. He revealed that the idea almost went to South Africa until he successfully persuaded his business partners that Ghana was the ideal location. In his own article, Osi Sankasai's gold zouk and Keko South Africa. And no persuade ni business partners. And the gold zouk ni dino redirected by Ghana. I didn't write this. He published it on Joy News. Then he goes ahead to say this. He highlighted that a well-structured gold zouk could generate between 2 billion and 10 billion annually through direct gold sales, refining activities, and tourism-related transactions. So you see the person I'm talking about. Mr. Tiana me born say on kase on board John Mahama Dingo TV so a meeting also want to mean he knows I have recordings. He knows I have documents. He knows that wakwedi bone or a fraudster. These are his own writings. These are stories on what publishing or hifa or publishing or Joy News. This is the story. Go and search for it. And someone will delete it. This is the story. This is the story he paid a Joy for them to publish. I don't just come sit here and say things. No. Meantime will be but I want people to understand. Into what odo wa no beto sa gold zouk problem we mu. Now we need reason odo ho be fry no you go to jail.
Anarfi so Kevin Taylor response part 2. Odiaba Dr. Williams and Anarfi Sapon. Or still jina so. This guy is a fraudulent guy, a crook. Onyo bi anonsro. Ingrofo advice this guy say oyebe ma onto kwa enko USA. Now Uncle Sυed Kevin Taylor there because the jurisdiction US and as we speak to your US citizen on your Ghanaian anything obey Uncle US now Uncle ye over there. Do you agree? Do you think that this lawsuit can hit Kevin Taylor and I bet me a hand and now Kevin is above that particular guy for I drink well Vimbas TV so and we will share video on YouTube and subscribe here but more day say over subscribe.
Vimbas TV.